that they're everywhere. Like, these cheese curds are everywhere. Like, if you go to your local hamburger joints or whatever, little dive bars or whatever, that's their popcorn chicken, so to speak. It's fried cheese curds. So not only did I get addicted to just cheese curds, but the fried ones, whoo, baby Jesus, they put them on their hamburgers, people there. I mean, it's just crazy. But anyway, that's how I started my keto diet, was for my love of the cheese curds. I started researching keto, and so my diet pretty much consisted of cheese curds, hard salami, and cucumbers, and salad, and rotisserie chicken. Like, that's what I lived off of while I was in Iowa. Got back home. My next assignment was in Deming, New Mexico, where I actually stayed a year because they needed a lot of help there. Then I was able to start exercising because the weather was so much better. It was so cold in Iowa, like I just didn't ever go outside. And started walking, and I ended up losing 34 pounds, and I got down to my goal weight, which my goal weight was 160 pounds. So I ended up getting down there, and I felt amazing. Stayed that way for a long time. Toward the end of my contract. I didn't go home very much because it was a 12-hour drive, and so I went home when I had 7-8 days off. I would go home because it's a long drive, it's a long trip. So this assignment has me 5.5 hours away from home, so I usually I will get off at 6:30 in the evening, and then have everything ready to go, and then I'll drive home, and I'll get home about 1 o'clock in the morning. I'll stay my 4 days off, and then come back on Wednesday, which is what I'm doing right now, in the afternoon, to get ready to start my 3 days of work. Problem with that is my fiance, even though I love him to death, I love you, Renee, not so much on the keto, so it's super easy to be in San Antonio and be like, where are we gonna go eat? And yes, I know, before you come for me, I know that there are healthy options, but it's very difficult when somebody's eating bad stuff in front of you and you're not. So I have now gained back 20 of the pounds that I lost. So today, started back on my keto, and I just stopped at the gas station, and I am craving something sweet, and so I just kind of wanted to share with some people. When you go to buy diet sweet stuff, it's usually really gross, and it just doesn't taste good. The last time I did keto, I did find that Atkins has a bunch of bars that are very, very good. One is like a chocolate covered Payday, which would be like a Baby Ruth. They have a Snickers one. They have an Almond Joy one also that's really good. And also the Atkins shakes are very good as well. So, but my problem is while I'm doing this 5.5 hour drive, normally I'll pack like a little cooler, and I'll put my snacks that I can have. Like, I eat a lot of beef jerky, boiled eggs, cheese, hard salami, which I'm trying to stay away from that kind of stuff because of all the sodium, and I'm starting to retain fluid and stuff. So if I had more time to prepare, like this next time that I go home, I just came back from Chicago 9 grams of fiber in it as well. So total net carbs are 4. I don't know if y'all know about keto and stuff, but whether you not or do or not, it came out backwards. This actually tasted pretty good. Normally when you buy, I'm always unsure of different brands because the Atkins ones are my go-to because I know that they taste good, and I don't often crave sweets, but when I do, I always know that those are a good go-to. Atkins also has like a cookies and cream type Oreo bar, which is good also. But anyway, this was actually fairly decent taste. It wasn't that chalky kind of bland feeling that you normally get, especially from a cookie, because cookies, the diet type cookies, are usually not so good. But this one was actually pretty decent. I would actually buy it again, and I liked it. I also picked up, sorry, I'm trying to drive and not die. This is also by Quest. It's called Birthday Cake, and it's a bar, and it has, I think, 4 net carbs as well. So I'm gonna give it a go later, like not now, but I was just having a little sweet tooth, which is weird. I think it's always happens on the day that I start keto. It's kind of like, because you can't have it, you want it kind of thing. So yeah, I just thought I would, I've been thinking about starting this channel for a while. It's going to be kind of diverse in what I do. A lot of times it might be just talking to you guys, going back and forth from Alpine to San Antonio, keto stuff. If you have any ideas of what you want to know, comment below. Could be some labor and delivery stories. Been doing this job a long time, and I have so many stories. Of course, without breaking any patient privacy laws, of course. But I can always share stories with you. Stories about patients, stories about doctors, stories about co-workers. I have made some amazing friends through this job. It's very rewarding. There are some bad parts about it too. It's kind of have to sacrifice a lot. Family time or just your time. You kind of get lost in it. The reason I didn't title this anything about RN this or RN that or whatever is because sometimes nurses get lost in being nurses, and instead of being Michelle, I'm Michelle the nurse. And so I wanted this channel to be more about kind of like me and my life as a nurse, not just Michelle the nurse. So sometimes you may see my fiance, sometimes you may see my little grandbaby whose name is Daniela. She'll be 2 next month. And so it may have like a variety of topics. I don't know if it'll go anywhere. I don't even know if people will want to watch it, but I've been into YouTube for a hot minute. Of course, with all the beauty drama. Some of the channels I follow, I started in the beauty community only because I was getting older and I wanted to learn some secrets to hiding. Of course, today, like, I have 0 makeup on and I look horrendous. My hair is in a ponytail, but I'm traveling and lazy. But I wanted to learn. I have dark circles naturally, and so I wanted to learn some ways of hiding those. I have hooded eyelids. I wanted to learn how to put eyeliner on and make it look pretty and decent, and so I started in the beauty community. I don't know how I got involved with watching those, which I don't know why, but I'm addicted. I have issues. So I follow a lot of people, different people. I follow B-Loves. I follow all her family. I follow Nick Avocado, all 3 of his channels. I follow Trisha Paytas. I follow David Dorbag. Wow. I follow him. I follow Jake Paul. I follow a lot of different people. I follow, what's her name? She tells scary stories. Leonie or something like that. I follow a bunch of different people. I've recently found myself, SSS Sniper Wolf. I follow her too, only because I think that she's totally hilarious. And I like her content. So anyway, I don't know how long to make these videos. I'm actually currently holding my phone, so I will get better at it. This is just my first video. I wanted to kind of see what people thought of it, if people will subscribe to this kind of stuff, if people even want to watch this kind of stuff. I know I've seen, some other people, some other travel nurses have channels about their adventures and stuff, and I will also put that kind of content about like what I do like on my days off, if we go out hiking, or we do a lot of different things. I have a little camper that I stay in, so we kind of take, her name is Little Betsy, so we kind of take Little Betsy and we go and do little things. I can do a little Betsy tour for y'all. I have spruced her up just a tiny bit, fixing to upgrade her because she's very tiny and gets crowded sometimes. But anyway, that's really all I have. I just kind of wanted to introduce myself and see how this goes. I don't even know how to. I know that I have to edit and I have to get good at all of that stuff, and I will probably start doing these on my computer, on my laptop. I do have a camera. My fiance's a photographer, so I do have a camera. I know that that's how most people do it, vloggers anyway. If they're out and about, obviously you can't take your laptop everywhere. Sorry if this is kind of moving everywhere. I don't even know what the sound is going to sound like because I'm on the road, and I guess that's the problem with a lot of people doing them on their phone, is because you don't really know what it's going to sound like. Just backtrack once about the keto thing. These drinks from this company, Bai, I don't know how it's pronounced, but they are delicious, and there are no carbs in this because of the sugar and alcohol. It's the same E1 that's in the other stuff, but there are only 5 calories in this. There are no carbs. They have a variety of flavors, like their coconut water one is amazing. This one is mango, Malawi mango or something. They also have a strawberry one that's really good. The only one I have not tried yet is the blueberry. So I think that's next on my agenda to try them, but I would recommend any flavor. A real raspberry is superb. Some of them are just juices and some of them are like teas, and they're full of antioxidants, and they have some electrolytes in them and stuff like that. Somebody turned me on to them. I don't even remember who, but they are delicious. They are a little pricey, and I'm trying to find them like in the stores because I only find them like sold like single like at the exit, like when you check out, like when you go grab a cold drink on your way out or whatever, or at gas stations. So I'm trying to find a store that has them, that I can buy them like maybe a variety pack, or buy them, so I can keep them because I love them. They like $1.99 most of the time and way more healthy. So, extreme close up. So, yeah, anyway, I was all over the place in this video. I may redo it. I don't know. I may just put it up. I kind of wanted just to kind of get it out there and see what y'all thought. See if you think that this is YouTube worthy. I don't know. I have no outro either. I'll think of one of those too. I don't know what my intro is going to be either. I can't stand that. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I don't know. So I'll work on an intro, outros. I don't know. The outros usually people are just like, subscribe to my channel, below.